most of the cases, kids know what they wanted to do because that's what they have chosen, right? But by the time they complete the graduation, they end up changing themselves, right? Because they might have guessed, okay, this particular course or this particular bachelor's degree has something in it, and they go through it and they understand, okay, this is not something I'm looking for. So this takes me back to my own life, way back when I've graduated, wherein which there was always a conflict between doing what I love versus loving what I do. So where do you think an employee's or a person's success lies in these two scenarios? And then please elaborate it to the mid career as well, from the beginning to the mid career. Thank you.
Great question. I really do think that this is important because there are so many people that I've spoken with over the past 5 years that found themselves in that situation and they've struggled to make sense with it. They went in one direction when choosing the degree or diploma to pursue. They already may have had some thoughts and doubts and uncertainties graduating. They may have stuck the course and actually tried to get that first job there, realized that maybe that is not for them, and then made their first switch. And chances are you've made the switch many times since then. So we should talk about the difference between, pursuing your passion and coming to love what you do without the need to constantly chase something. So the way I think about this is it all really depends on how you want to live your life and what is important to you. If you think that you should absolutely love what you're doing at every single point, well, first of all, you're going to be a little disappointed because things are not very rosy, at least not rosy every single moment of every single day. So maybe in your first, second job, you're just getting used to the reality of having to go to work and then dealing with situations that you didn't quite think were going to come up, and your expectations change. At that point, it already starts to change for you because you start to doubt. But maybe you've decided that, you know what, that's fine. I've become humbled a little bit, but I still love what I do because it's important and there's a meaning to it. And that's okay. If you're the kind of person that defines success by always doing whatever you love this moment, this year, this decade, then that's fine. You're going to end up making a switch because you will live, you will learn, let's say you work at a company that takes on different types of projects, and then you get to know one of the projects, and then you actually want to cross to the other side and say, okay, this company got me to the subject matter that I now love, and now I'm going to go pursue that. That's not very unusual. That's what a lot of people do. In engineering companies, some people hop the fence and go work for the supplier because they've now discovered a branch away from the first or second, third job into the next one, and that's totally okay. Now, if your personality is such that you practice gratitude and you want to be more mindful and appreciate what you have, and you really don't want to be chasing the next shiny thing because that's actually stressful for you, then yeah, you should stay. Maybe you will still feel the need to really think about what you could be doing, but at least you're going to give it a much longer shot than the first type of person. And that is totally okay too. So personally, I'm a job hopper in the tech industry. The normal term of being at one job in the tech industry is about 2 years because you pick up so many new skills. And if you're not getting rewarded at your company, you start looking at competitors, and starting a new job with new expectations and where you are now means that you can ask for much more money as opposed to staying put and waiting for that raise that may never come. But there are some professions in which you actually need to stay much longer in order to really get to know what's going on, in order to really make a difference.